So I want to start today with the health pillar with a personal story. My personal story is in 2014 I slipped and I fell and I broke my ankle. And during the time of recovery was a very transformative time for me because I realized from a health perspective, my whole body was changing and everything that I needed to do was now had to be very different. I had to relearn and figure out what my body needed. Um, I kind of in that self-awareness part figured out that I had been stuck in a way where I only thought certain things would work for me. And then I started looking into what it is that I needed to do to relearn how I can get active, to relearn what it is that I needed to do for myself mentally and spiritually and physically. The definition of health is very different from one person to another. And it is very key during our journey to figure out what health is to figure out what that means for us, mind, body, and spirit. The World Health Organization defines health as the state of physical, mental, social, emotional well being, and not merely the absence of disease. And so, if we parallel that from a collective significance point of view, and with Karaka, collective significance obviously is the whole presence, mind, body, and spirit presence that we talk about. um, it really aligns with that. We can be physically well, but we can be mentally unstable, or we can be emotionally not there, or spiritually not present. And all of those things matter. And so to look at it in a holistic way is to figure out what that means to you. So for me, during our workshops and during the health pillar, we usually talk about how unique it is per person, how beautiful each person, and how talented each person can be if they discovered what that means health wise for them. What is it that healthy means to you versus what it means to me, or what it is that society expects us to think like, be like, feel like, look like, all of those things. So it's more of a transformation phase too. When we go through our different stages of life, different environments, different ages, so it is changing. It is something that we constantly have to figure out, okay, so how do I adjust this according to my age, according to my environment, and according to what I need to do to nurture my mind, body, and spirit? And so figure that out for you. What is that for you? It could be something very different than what it is or it was 5 years ago, both mentally, physically, and spiritually. And for me right now, it means that, the things that I need to do mentally is constantly be reading, keeping up to things. And so it's nurturing me, that it's keeping me, engaged. My mind is engaged in things. Physically, I love walking. So this has been something that works for me now. And spiritually, I meditate on a daily basis. So that's something that's nurturing my soul and my spirit. So those are the things that we do on a regular basis, and it might shift, it might transform us, it might allow us to be at our healthiest. So it's just a matter of figuring that out, what it is to you. It's very customized. Health is something that's individual. Society has expectations, but that might not necessarily apply to you. So thank you for joining me in our Collective Significance series. This was the health pillar today, and I hope you enjoyed the series. We do cover our 4 pillars during our workshops, and we are doing virtual workshops nowadays during the self-isolation time. And I hope you find your choices, chances, changes, and stay true to character throughout this period of time that we're learning how to be and function mind, body, and spirit. I wish you well, and if you need to get in touch with me, you can reach me at consultant@karakagroup.com, or you can go and visit our social sites, and we are on Instagram and Facebook as well as LinkedIn, and so just follow us. Okay, thank you so much, and hope you have a wonderful day and a great weekend.